Hey everybody, AC80s Girl back with you, and today we're talking about Gem and the Holograms Truly Outrageous Original Dolls. This is my first series of videos I'm doing on a lot of my different 80s vintage toys and dolls. Today we're talking about one of the Misfits, Stormer, and here we go. Stormer, I'm not sure if everybody knew her actual name. Her actual name on the show was Mary Phillips. Because she was in the Misfits, obviously they changed it to Stormer. On the show as well, that was her brother, Craig Phillips, and he had blue hair. He actually played drums with them a few times, and I think he had a love interest with Aja, but they never really made a doll for him. I think there was some prototypes of Craig Phillips done, but there was never a doll made. Rio was the only one made, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to go over Stormer, how to dress and undress her, and the different types between Series 1 and 2. Some things to look out for when you are purchasing these, possibly to start your own collection or have your kids see them, these rock girls that you loved in the past. Now, just a quick thing, do want to point out that the Gem dolls are 12 inches tall. All the Gem dolls came with a poster and a tape, besides the Twilight Girls, and Gem herself, she did not come with a tape. So I'll show you the poster real quick once again, as I did in the first video. But this is the poster it came with all the different fashions on the back, and I have some blue tack on it from being on the wall. They did not make a Misfits poster, unfortunately, that I know of. That would have been great, but they did not. So with the Misfits, every Misfit came with a cassette, like I said, and hers came with, all the Misfits came with black cassettes. Black cassette with the yellow writing on it, with some Misfits songs. So one side's instrumental, the other side usually has the theme and a couple songs. So I'm going to play a little bit for you later on that. They also came with a comb, a pink comb. I have so many plethora of dolls and combs that I couldn't tell you which one is supposed to go with it, but she's a pink comb, and then a yellow stand. All the stands are very unique towards Gem dolls. They do say Gem on the base of the stand, and it comes with a peg. I call it a peg. A lot of these will show some strain over time just from placing it around the calf. And some of these will show some wear as well, depending on how well you stored it or not. They can show some scratching, melting, etc. So mine's actually kind of loose. I notice another thing that happens is that they'll pop on really easily, and this one is kind of floppy. So I have to be really careful when she's in my case because she can tend to fall over if I bump it. So I'm going to show you Stormer now. She's the only one that has the blue hair, really curly. Actually, mine's in a really good condition. And this is her guitar, so I'm going to take it over her head. Now it's a little more difficult because she has huge hair. Alright, there we go. Okay, so hers is the yellow guitar, and it has the gold sticker, gold glittery sticker on it, and they have a gold strap on it as well. I'm going to show you the difference between that and the second series guitar. Just like Pizzazz, I'm not sure if those who watched this, the second series guitars for the Misfits were all clear. These are a clear guitar with some sparkles, like gold sparkles throughout the guitar, and it's printed on it, the strings and the frets, which can show some wear. This one has some wear on it over time, and also, like I said, I have a plethora. They can also show some wear in the actual strap, just from being pulled or pulled apart, so it starts to unravel. Okay, so that's the difference with the guitars. Stormer came with the dark purple heels. As you go on through your Gem dolls, there's so many different purple heels and pink heels, it's hard to determine whose are whose, but hers are a dark purple heel. Again, she has, as all the Misfits do, two of the spiked goldish bracelets. All the Misfits came with the spiked bracelets. And again, I'll show you that there's a split in the bracelet, so you can slide it through her hand, and it should just snap without breaking. I'll show you again. That's the spiked bracelet. Okay, I'm just going to take off one. And her skirt is just a stretchy elastic skirt. Mine's actually not the best condition, but this is her skirt. It has a slit, the front or side. I've noticed some have it in the front a little more. I think that's probably more of a newer release, second series. And this one I put on the side. A lot of the elastic can detach from the skirt. Mine has done that. I do not sew, so it's not a big deal to me because I just put it in the back. So the elastic strap can detach from the actual skirt. But it's like a soft, silky black skirt. I'm not going to take her tights off. That just will take a lot of time. But she's got like a cotton fishnet, black fishnet tights, if you can see. Their legs are really rubbery, so these are probably a little easier to get on versus like Gem. So just take your time, starting at the toes and all the way up. Make sure the inseam, you leave the inseam on the inside, obviously, and then, you know, front to back. And you can tell over time if yours have been off and on, if you do find some of these on eBay or Etsy or etc., that the waist can be a little looser like mine is, because it's just elasticity from taking it on and off. But you just work your way all the way up. I have noticed, which I don't have with me, the second series Stormer, her tights are a clear, like a sheer tight with like a floral going through it. So if you see tights that are black, they're still black sheer with a floral leafy thing, those are her second series lacy tights, okay? Now her top is pretty easy to come off. It's a one shoulder piece, just comes off in one big swoop here. Now, most of these that you'll find no longer have the claws, and I'm going to show you this Stormer here. Okay, so her claws, which we call the black little strips here, are gone. And that's really, really common to find that they break off really easily, especially in storage. They will break off. The sticker that's at the bottom of her shirt, see that little sticker, is gone, and that happens. So there is someone actually on Etsy that does sell the little replacement kits, and I buy those all the time, and just sew them back on with black thread. And then she also gives you a sticker as well, so you put the sticker at the bottom of her shirt. And then with that kit that they give you is also a flower. It's another rare thing to find, is that she has an orange hard plastic flower that comes in her hair. And that's an original flower right there. I will show you this Stormer is not an original flower, but it's good enough. I mean, it's great. I use these all the time, you know, for other dolls as well. So two different things, and it can happen. And so with this other Stormer, I can show you that there can be pulls and such with the fishnet tights over time, and that just happens. So just be really careful and delicate putting on the tights. Okay. So this Storm, I can tell is just, I'm not sure if she's newer or released or not, but her makeup is very bright and vibrant compared to this Stormer. So this is probably more of an original doll than this one, but I just love her hair's really great, probably fresh out of the box, and I just like that one much better. There was another doll I'll show you. Actually, I won't show you. I have another Stormer doll that over time some people will want her hair straight, and they'll brush and brush and brush it until it's actually straight and not curled anymore. And for some reason, people just love that she has straight hair. So over time, that can happen. But she's normally a curly-haired girl. Okay. So okay, that's her tights are on. Let's put her bracelet back on. Take where there is the cut, there's a little space between, and slip that over the fingers and snap it into the arm. Now when you are looking for a doll, or hopefully you know on eBay or garage sales, etc., always look for dolls that, you know, find out if they have chips in their shoulders, their waist is loose or not, marks, stains, etc., chews on their toes or hands. Everything is attached. What else? No holes, and that everything is clicking You want to make sure that their joints are clicking back and forth and knees are clicking. Some may be looser over time just from being played with or in their stand, in their calf. So definitely look for that. Okay. Slip the skirt over at the bottom. It doesn't really matter which one you put on, either the skirt or the shirt first. So I'm just going to put the skirt on because the shirt will just go over it. Okay. So there is one side with just the Velcro there. It opens up there. Put it through her arm. And then it's a one-sided deal here. So, oops, let's get it up her shoulder here. Or not. And then you just Velcro on her side. Okay? Alright, that's what she looks like. And then her purple heels. There. And then we'll take her guitar and put it on over her. I'll lose it. Can always press her flower back into her hair and make sure it's not coming out. Alright? Try to get her to hold the guitar a little better. That. And then, like I said, mine's kind of loose. So, and then you place her calf into the stand for her to hold. Alright? Back it up a little bit. There you go. Okay? There was an episode where she left the Misfits and got together with Kimber and did their own thing. Little duet together, and Kimber got all bad and funky. So the next segment will be about Kimber, but as with the Gem and the Holograms. So, but there are a lot of people out there that have made their own one-of-a-kind Kimber doll when she has joined up with Stormer. So that's cool. So I'm going to play a little bit of her cassette and what the Misfits songs sound like. Winning is Everything is the song. That's all I'm going to play for you today. So anyway, that's Stormer. A lot of fans out there, Stormer fans. She's probably the sweetest one of them all. And like I said, Kimber will be next, and then we'll go from there. Thanks.